are here, back in the building. It's episode 423 of the Rise and Grind podcast. I'm Roderick.
I'm Cari. Episode, what'd you say, 4 Michael Jordan?
Yeah, episode
400 Michael Jordan.
Episode 4 Last Dance. Episode 4 Michael J. And my Michael J's.
Yeah, I feel that. I ain't got the Michael J's on today, but I did last episode, so maybe that stand for something. Maybe that count.
I'll never forget. Shout out Jose. Like, we were in college one time in the bookstore, and that's where I got that from.
We were where?
We were in college one time at the bookstore.
Oh, at the bookstore.
Yeah,
okay.
Jose walked in, and I don't know if somebody stepped on him, if somebody said something crazy, and he was like, my Michael Jordans? Yeah, I never called them shits Jordans again. Hey, my Michael Jordans, are you serious?
Yeah, not the Michael Jordan.
My Michael J's? Are you for real? Chill.
That's crazy.
Nah, but how you been? How's your week been?
Man, fast, moving very fast. I can't believe it's already Thursday. We're back doing another episode. Honestly, this week has been flying.
It has.
Bro. What about you? How you feeling?
It's been flying. I second everything that you said. I'll jump into mine real quick. I've been doing inventory this week. I don't know if I detailed to you guys last week, but let me just detail now. This is my last week on campus before my summer break starts.
Hold on, we got to give it up for that.
Yeah. God willing, I'm back to work immediately because, we got some new opportunities that I'm still just, finalizing at the moment. It's just not all the way final yet, but it's a done deal. It's just not final.
I love that.
But right now, this is inventory week for me. I like the fact that I'm a one-man show on campus. So because I'm the whole department in myself, I kind of get to set up my own schedule for everything. And they send out the district will send out to all of the specialists on campus, like, here are the requirements for your inventory. You tell us what dates you're going to do them, because they know all of us are scattered. Some might be heading out to summer break. They might have put in their dates 2 weeks out from the ones I put mine because they want to come back a little later. Some people might have wanted to start their summer right now and come back early as possible so they can do inventory as soon as they get back.
Okay.
I like to just get it all done before I even go. I've ran into problems. I've talked to you about that before, and I know how that thing goes. So I get it all done immediately. If there's problems that come up, I want to know about that in July, so I don't have to worry about that shit coming back in August.
Gotcha.
But I set my inventory for this week. It's a lot, but used to it. Printers, monitors, scanners, computers, docking stations. I pretty much have to go around the entire school and my storage inventory and count every single one. Then I assess the damages of all of them, set all of those to the side, and everything is scanned in a system specifically, right? So if it's damaged, say I got 200 damages after the end, I got to scan all of those and make sure they're updated in the system. If things are lost, I got to make a file for everything's lost, send that over to the district. Everything that's kind of old that out of warranty, we don't need to get replaced or need to get repaired, we're just going to get replaced. Right. I got to mark all that stuff for disposal, submit a request for it to be disposed to the district. And then once they approve it, I got to reach out to our disposal vendor, let them know everything that we got. And then someday in July or August, I'm probably going to be off that day, but I just come in to get that one thing done. The disposal vendor pulls up. I don't even have to box anything up. I just roll everything over. They've got their own little setup. Take about 30, 45 minutes. Dispose of things and just get up out of there. But
nice.
Out of everything that I just said, everything's counted. Everything broken has been counted for. Everything's been updated in the system. So at this point, Thursday, Friday, all I'm really doing is just filling out my forms that are going out to the district and boxing up my own repairs. Now, everything else that I said is going to be disposed, like I said, doesn't have to be boxed, but I got some repairs that I need to send off. So sending those off. And outside of that, I am super duper on track to get done by Friday. I've been skipping out a little early. It might be 2:30, 3:30. I told you nobody's on campus during the summer, so it's like, man, come on. So I've been doing my thing.
Nice.
Plus, I also know, like I said, some new opportunities are on the horizon. So I might get a little 230 that day.
Fuck them.
Yeah, not a middle finger. Fuck them. No,
I know.
I love them over there. But yeah, I'm looking forward to my summer. About to start lining up my tea times. Yeah. Tell me about your week.
Man, honestly, nothing surprising or shocking. Like I said, it's just been a fast week. I'm in the office this week, so just traveling back and forth from home to the office, from home to the gym. You know, just the usual schedule for me. But yeah, I would say I'm kind of sore, kind of tired. I would say Wednesday, it kind of hit me at work. You know, them last couple of hours, like I won't necessarily say I hit a wall, but I was like, damn, like I think I need to just get a little bit more rest. I don't think I've been resting well. I guess I can say I've been restless, but not like in a bad way. It's just, you know, I just kind of been up at night, maybe surfing the web. You know, I'm on my computer, whether it's doing some pod shit. I keep letting y'all know, like I'm so into like home decor and like just thinking of ideas and like just brainstorming. So that shit
Frontal lobe shit.
It'd be keeping me up at night, but it's fun. You know what I mean? So like I'm not mad at it. I feel like I come alive at night sometimes, you know what I'm saying? As far as like my
okay,
brain.
Drake. Okay, away we go.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like I just need to get a little bit more rest. Maybe this weekend I'll probably try, because I don't necessarily, at this moment, I know you and I talked about some things. We may have some things switch up this weekend. We'll see. But at this moment, I don't necessarily have any like for sure plans for the weekend, like Saturday, Sunday at least. But we'll see, because like I already said, you know, every week after this week is going to be busy as hell. Real life thing, I got something planned every single weekend for the rest of June. So it's going to be a long month, but looking forward to it. But yeah, just kind of sore, man. My back has been like super tight. I need to just do some stretching, I think, just to loosen up my back. Maybe I'm getting old. Is that the 30 creeping up on me?
Yeah, it's 30 creeping up on
Is that what it is, bro?
But I do want to like second and agree with you. And it's probably that same thing creeping up on me too. I've been out of the gym for maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks. I fucked my shoulder to back. I don't know what it was up, but I'm just doing some arm workouts like on an arm day, and it's like something in my back. I just felt pop. And then like every rep,
that ain't good.
I could feel it, like the strain every single rep.
Sheesh.
Man, I'm trying to go back to the gym the next day. I'm feeling it. It's like feeling a pull every single time. So like this stuff at home I've been working on, but I've been out of the fucking gym like the last 2 weeks, but I'm itching to go back.
Nah, but when you get something like that, you gotta stop, especially on your back. Like, people don't understand, without your back, man, you can't do anything.
Absolutely.
like truly, the body cannot operate without its back, nigga. So like,
and it's attached to my shoulder. Like every time my arm is moving back, like I'm feeling, I was doing like basically a lawnmower, and I'm feeling it pull like in my back every single time. I'm like, oh shit. And my girl is over here doing the arms with me. Oh my gosh, she is a fucking infant when it comes to the gym. I worked, she's usually doing like cardio, stuff like that. So I'm like, you know what? Why are you wasting this money on this gym membership and we working cardio every time you come in? Like, come on, let's get over there.
Yeah,
like,
let's get some weights in here.
I gave her an arm day. Bro, she's been crying about how she hasn't been able to bend her arm out for like 7 days. I'm like, all right, man, whatever. Yeah. She's not understanding, like, this is what happens when you get back in the gym. Like, I know that feeling where you're trying to bend that arm all the way out and it just won't fucking go. And when it does, that shit hurts so bad. I'm like, hey, you got to push through that.
It's the first test for you. Like, this is your brain, your body, your mind putting you to the test, and you deciding if you're gonna pass or fail this test.
That's exactly what I'm saying to her. And at the same time, I am her accountability partner. So you're gonna pass. There's no choice. You ain't got no WWE choice, no way out. You are gonna pass this test.
Yeah, you ain't got no choice.
But yeah, I've been out of the gym for a couple of weeks. But on the second note, just saying something about what you were talking about earlier when it pertained to your week. Yeah. That's why I said like frontal lobe activities. At 13, 14, 15, you might be up all night on the Xbox or on the PS4 or the PS5. And when you get to college and young adult, like we might be up on the phone, doom scrolling social media or videos. Bro, at this point, I will be up, and just like you said, I will be up until 2 a.m. looking at the pine green wrap I can wrap my kitchen in, or like the cabinets I can exchange in my kitchen. I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. I can't go to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm in here envisioning it, and I'm talking about it. We've said this during pre-production. We'll get on different apps and start sizing our room out and redecorating our room here. And I'm like, oh, this is what's going to happen in 6 months.
Yep. That's currently where I'm at, like trying to measure shit. You know what I mean? Just like you said, just bringing it to life. It's all in my head, trying to write it down, trying to, use different apps. Like you said, create the vision. So yeah, it be keeping me up at night, but I ain't mad at it.
Absolutely not. It's grown shit.
I need to get some rest. I understand that. And more so to kind of where I was headed, and you as well when you started, like, also at this age, I mean, rest is important. Understanding, like, yeah, it's fun to be up and brainstorm and do all these things, but also we do need to rest. We do need to stretch. We do need to take care of our bodies. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So, going back to what you were saying, like, definitely it's okay to, like, take a break in those situations. With me, it's just more soreness. I haven't had any, like, feeling that you just explained. Me, I just realized I'm sore, and I just kind of need to, just have a good stretch where, like, I'm stretching my whole body. Maybe I need to get a massage, honestly.
Yeah, maybe you should.
I haven't had a massage in a very long time. Maybe I need to do that.
Yeah, I have been waiting. They keep saying they're going to reopen it. They're going to reopen it. We got a spa castle in the area. It's probably like 20 minutes from me. It's in like Carrollton, I think. It's one of those places. And me and my girl have gone before. It was like 2023 or 4, something like that. Have you been?
Not to Spa Castle. No, I've never been.
Yeah, man. They got all different types of spa pools. You can book personal massages in your reservation. They got hot sauna rooms. Like, the place is amazing.
Yeah.
I need to return.
Yeah, I've been to, I don't remember the name. It was in Arlington, but
King
similar.
Spa.
I don't even remember.
Okay.
It's similar to what you're explaining, though, because my mom set it up one time for me and Pops for Father's Day, actually, which is crazy because we coming up on that. But we went in there, each got like our own separate massages. I think we got like the facials and everything. It was kind of cool. So, yeah, bro, I just need to, just have a weekend where I kind of just relax and, just take care of my body. So maybe I'll put that on the schedule coming up. We'll see.
A massage is something that I don't really seek and take advantage of as soon as I should. Like, it's long overdue by the time I get one.
Yeah.
And it's something that I don't even think about, especially being grown and having the funds that we have like available.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I will book a hotel reservation and be there 3 days and don't go down to that spa and get a massage. Mm-hmm. Like, just I don't know why now. Or we will be on a 3 or 4 day cruise and not go up to that top floor once and get a massage. I feel like I did myself a disservice spending all of that money that I spent and left that cruise and didn't get my fucking back massage. Or like, yeah, and we're close to the Gaylord Hotel. Like, there all the time. Never get a fucking massage, and I've heard about them over and over and over and over. I'm getting a massage. I'm getting a massage next week.
Yeah, I need to put that on the schedule for sure.
Get a massage next week.
Yeah, but like I said, man, nothing else as far as how my week been going. It's just been moving fast. It's crazy. Because I think I said this last week as well, because Monday was a holiday. I feel like last week flew by as well. But yeah, like I'm looking up, and I remember waking up, Wednesday morning. I was like, damn, we got to do the pod today. Like, it just kind of like snuck up on me. I really wasn't like in my mind thinking it was already that time. And then when I left work Wednesday, I'm like, shit, I got 2 more days and it's the weekend already, So grateful for it though, man. A lot, going on this month, like we said. So I'm going to be looking up. It's going to be 4th of July. And you know what I'm saying? Like, we finna be through the summer.
See
so,
what?
Yeah.
There goes that shit that I was talking about again.
Before, I know.
About
we
how things just seem so.
Just revolving.
Yeah, like, oh, man, you got fireworks in your hand again.
Here we go.
Oh, shit, it's back to school again.
Celebration.
Oh, shit, like it's time to go on a hayride. It's September, October again. All the kids are outside. You get your candy. Yeah. Yo, I got to get out the Matrix. I'm going to break out this motherfucking car.
Take me with you, bro.
I love it. I love it here. I want y'all to know I love it. But I'm going to find my brain in that vat, and I'm going to get out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. I think it's just what we make it. I agree with you. I do feel like the days get jumbled together, and if you don't stop and realize, like, yeah, it'll just
I love it
fly
though.
by.
Yeah,
Yeah, but like it's what we make it. It's what you make it. Like each day, you know, each holiday, each break that you get, like you got to do what you want to do on those days. I feel like maybe that makes it a little bit better. Whether it's, you know, fireworks on 4th of July, whether it's pumpkin patch in October, like you said, like whatever it may be, like shit, just make the moments, whatever you want it to be, bro.
Yeah, y'all listen to it the way Cari is saying it, because I love life, and that's just the way that I'm projecting things in my comedic way. But yeah, if you listen to it, you might end up with a bullet in your head. I don't mean to make it seem like it's miserable.
Like it's terrible, right? I know it ain't terrible, but I feel you. Like I truly feel you when you say like, no, sometimes it do just feel like, shit, we just on a wheel and everybody just revolving at the same speed. And it's like, even at work, okay, I've been thinking about this and I ain't really like took it serious, but I hear people talk about it. I think I seen something online and read about it. But even just like those bullshit ass conversations you have at work, like, hey, how are you doing today? How's it going? How are you feeling? Like, you know, all that.
Are you saying those aren't real people?
No, it's not. Like the conversations are just, you only having that conversation because you at this place, you at the workplace. You know what I'm saying? It don't be like real shit. So sometimes I try to like don't say those things or be so, you know, cliche like, oh yeah, I'm doing great. How about you? Oh, it's a nice day in the neighborhood. You know, like, nah, bro, like let's have a real conversation. Like, tell me. And at work, I don't get personal. I don't share pretty much anything at work.
I was about to say,
like, but so it's different, you know. But like at the same time, I'd be like, damn, this shit kind of lame.
I was gonna say
shit every day.
I'm the opposite, because just don't fucking talk to me at work.
I am like that too, but I got some cool people that I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? I talk to, but again, I don't share pretty much anything. It's crazy. I'm not even making this up. My manager for the last like 2 years, we constantly have one-on-ones. About 2 weeks ago, we were just talking. Every time we talk, we have great conversation. We'll spend 30 minutes to an hour. Like we always go over our time, whatever is scheduled, right? Just because we can just talk shit cool like that. But I got to talking, and it was something that me and my lady had planned. I can't remember, but I was telling her like what we were gonna do, and I said, rather than saying me and my girlfriend, me, you know, my lady, whatever I've said, I was like, yeah, me and Ariel gonna do XYZ. And she was like, I think that's the first time that you've said her name. And I was like, really? Have I not told you my girlfriend's name? You know, like, because like, I'm just like that, bro. Like, I'll just say my girlfriend or like my lady, whatever I end up saying, my girl, like,
I'm the same.
I'm like, damn, I ain't even said, but I don't know. I feel like she was lying, but because we talk a lot, you know, but at the same time, I was like, damn, she may be right. Like, maybe I ain't never told you her name before.
my coworkers have probably never heard my girlfriend's name.
Yeah, like, I was like, damn, that's crazy.
And I'm sitting here thinking about it. What the fuck would you need to know it for?
Exactly.
That shit's absolutely none of your business.
Exactly, bro. It just struck me. I was like, damn, have I really never said, I've been knowing you for almost 3 years and I ain't never told you her name. But I mean, if that's the case, cool. Like, I ain't tripping on it. It stopped me in my place to be like, damn, I don't be sharing shit up here.
Yeah, like, I mean, they could walk past my girlfriend and have no idea.
Know.
Like, y'all, I don't share shit at work.
Nope.
I come to that place of business to conduct business, receive my form of payment, and then take that back home to the people I do share my information with. They try to invite me out. I've said this before. Like, you want to come across the street? Like, we're going to get a couple drinks and play pool? Hell no.
Nah.
And
good.
Because I'm a different person outside of work than I am here. I work in the same area I grew up in. I don't want to be out 8, 9 o'clock at night with you guys. We get a drink and I'm out with you guys as Mr. Taylor. And a bunch of people walk in the building that know Roderick.
Yeah.
And now I can't be fake. And y'all think I'm crazy because now I'm Roderick and I done acted a nigga in this bitch.
You remember Mike Gibbs? That nigga ain't like that.
Literally, that's how it would be. And I know when I come back on Monday morning, I'd be in fear of my job.
Facts. Mary, man, like totally different when they with the wife, don't they?
My niggas gonna be dapping me up hard. Niggas gonna be throwing niggas gonna get drunk, start throwing up shit they shouldn't be in front of my coworkers.
What's up, cuz?
Yeah, like yeah, nah, like
what's happening, cuz?
Miss Johnson don't even know I'm like that.
At all. At all. She don't know I be banging on the weekends.
Yeah. Mr. Cooper don't know that stuff. Come on now.
That's funny, man. That's funny.
I had a staff member that I don't know if he was trying to like check my temp or if he was a narc. But like on 2 separate occasions, like back to back, school years ended, and like I'm like, yeah, what you got up for this summer? He like getting blazed, and I and it's the way he's looking. Hey, like viewership, right. He was like, you know. And nope. The next time, like, you know, the school year's ending, so shit gets busy. And I'm like, yo, man, like, how you doing? He's like, I'd be better if I was high. Oh and I'm God. Like,
yeah, that's narc behavior.
And I'm like, but he's kind of like that. So like he strikes me as the type that like he is somewhere smoking weed right now. But I couldn't tell like if this was narky or like, are you trying to open up to see if like I would partake in this with you? Because I won't. But more power to you.
Yeah, definitely not doing that with a coworker.
Oh, fuck no. Like, I would never like, and I tell people that like you never open that door. Like,
nah, yeah, you don't want that.
Y'all could fall out one day. Now this nigga know you smoke weed and told HR. Now you got a piss cup sitting on your desk. So yeah, no, like you just got to keep it mad professional
for sure.
He's saying that and like, I'm like, wow, man, you get high this summer. I don't, but yeah, that's how you got to say. Oh man, I wish I could smoke like you.
Yeah, brother.
I've got asthma. That's my excuse to everybody.
Yep.
Asthma's so bad, guys. Yep. Sorry, guys, long-winded, but let's move on. You ready to move on?
Yeah, we can.
I saw some videos over the past week, Cari, and I wanted to start with just some crazy shit that we've been through. At the beginning of this week, and I actually laughed watching about 5 minutes worth of content over it. I went back to that 2020-21 milk carton challenge.
Okay.
Like, you remember?
Yeah, of course.
Niggas would really put their life on the line for the goofiest shit. Mm-hmm. I was watching Jeopardy the other day, Pop Culture Jeopardy on Netflix. I fucking love that. And they brought up the pink sauce. Remember the pink sauce?
I do now. I forgot about that one.
Niggas was putting their life on the line for the goofiest shit. And there's something new and viral out, Cari. And it looks like it's these Kool-Aid pickles.
Pineapples.
Oh, you're right. Pineapples.
Right, which I ain't gonna lie.
I've seen the pickles too.
Okay, yeah, because I ain't gonna lie. Like, I thought it was pickles only.
I saw the pickles too.
Okay. But that's been a thing though. So like I kind of ignored that one, didn't really think too much about it, but then I started to see the pineapples.
And even if in the pickle and pineapple form, even if it's been done before, Cari, they're doing it different now.
Oh yeah, it's
like,
completely
they're doing it different. I remember back in the day, like even in middle school, we have homegirls that might be selling Kool-Aid pickles and might be doing something like that. Cari, that means they made a batch of Kool-Aid and they just sat the pickles in them. Like, we're just getting ready. It might not even have too much sugar. It might not even have sugar in it.
Facts.
These Kool-Aid pineapples and other assorted fruits that they're doing the Kool-Aid with are coming in great big jars. And some are suggesting or estimating that it what did it say? 20 to 30 Krispy Kreme donuts worth of sugar in one jar?
Yeah, may contain as much sugar as 20 to 35 Krispy Kreme donuts in a single jar.
Guys, Krispy Kreme was one of the spots they started shutting down and shit when niggas started dieting. That's why you don't even see Krispy Kreme like that anymore. And that's my favorite. Like, they made an entire diet specifically based off of Krispy Kreme donuts for shit like this. Have you been able to get your hands on this?
Fuck no.
Is this something that, like, if you happen to roll around like and you saw, would you purchase?
Nah, brother, not at all. This is not my type of it's not my type of snack. What do you even call this, bro? Like,
yeah, is that a snack?
Like, I'm looking at comments right now. Somebody said, ain't nobody taking my leg. That's how I feel. Yeah, let me read a little bit more. We explained the 20 to 35 Krispy Kreme donuts, but it also says that means that a single jar contains a staggering amount of 200 to 350 grams of sugar. For context, a single 12-ounce can of Coca-Cola has about 39 grams of sugar. Eating one of these viral jars is like drinking roughly 5 to 9 cans of soda in one sitting. Health experts are sounding the alarm because the extreme concentration of sugar and high acidity can trigger immediate and long-term health issues.
Oh my God.
Such as severe blood sugar spikes, enamel erosion, and organ strain.
Okay. I was thinking diabetes.
I mean, that's probably, one of the side effects here. Big mama, your arm.
The only thing that's getting the two words that really struck deep for me were immediate and what was it? And terminal? What the fuck was it? And lifelong? Immediate and long term? Like,
let me go back. Hold on.
it were two words that basically said serious and forever.
Yeah, can trigger immediate and long term health issues.
God damn.
Immediate and long term.
When I heard those words, it's both hit me like a fucking bullet.
Yeah.
I've never seen these in person. I of course have encountered Kool-Aid pickles. I've been to fucking concession stands at AAU games that they're selling Kool-Aid pickles at.
Right.
I've never actually had one though.
Not in my adult life. I mean, I'm sure I had it as a child, right? Because like you said, like the hood, like corner stores and things like that probably didn't have them, whether it's AAU games and just just other places that you may get them, like some type of carnival, just anything.
State fair, stuff like that.
So yeah, I'm sure I had one as a child, but these things never just been enticing to me. Obviously the sugar, right? Now I can say that's my excuse, but even as a child, like there were a lot of things I didn't necessarily like this. I would have never been intrigued by this. It's kind of weird to me, but like you said, it was different. I remember the Kool-Aid pickle jars. It was literally just them making Kool-Aid, letting the pickle soak.
A regular batch of Kool-Aid.
Right. Just letting it soak. And then you weren't necessarily drinking the damn container. You were just getting your single pickle. Whatever you wanted, right? Now, bro, they're selling the entire jar. And all the videos that I see, of course, they bite into the pickle or pineapple, they eat it. But these niggas are drinking out the jar.
Have you seen like the tagline that most people say when they drink it?
The big ass. That big ass.
The funny thing is it's some suburban white kid every time, and they take a sip like, yo, that big guy. Like, nigga, what the fuck, Jason?
Like, Thomas, why are you talking like that?
Stop, nigga.
Yeah, so I wanted to come in and say, and we're still gonna say this. I'm gonna talk about it, but I was gonna initially come in and say, like, bro, the CIA is like so much, right? But just like you said, this ain't just a black thing. They getting all the suburban kids, all the suburban dudes. Like all I see are the little white boys.
Suburban dude.
I'm a suburban dude. All I see is the little white kids on this shit though, on the tram. So I'm like,
yeah, it's mostly white people I've seen.
Yeah, so I'm like, damn, the CIA, was this a mistake?
The thing is, like, white people are so, and I'm not mad at it. The same way, like, if there's crazy new ramen, we gonna make our way to the restaurant. Like, white people are so intrigued to try some shit they think is black. Like,
man,
it's fucking hilarious.
Right, bro.
And not even knowing this is the most unhealthy shit on the market. Just like you said, back in the day, as far as I ever went was the shorties back in the day, and I would have some of theirs. They used to do the pickle. They used to put like a now later in it. Like,
yeah, like a Jolly Rancher.
Like, and even if it did get as far as a Kool-Aid pickle, I saw them around, but I never had one.
Yep.
Nobody was drinking the fucking juice, Cari.
Yeah, drinking the jar is crazy. That's what's different. We didn't drink the jar. That's so crazy to me.
And even if you did back then, it would have just been flavored ass pickle juice.
Right.
This is sugared the shit out. Like, it's not even, it probably doesn't even taste like the pickle juice or the pineapple juice.
I don't know. And it probably don't even taste like Kool-Aid or fruit punch, whatever it may be, because it's so much sugar. Like, that shit probably sweet as hell.
You know what I think about every time like somebody says this? I think about the pineapples from the blue juice.
Ah, wow.
But it's probably that times like 20.
Yeah, for sure.
And the pineapples with the blue juice was just fine. Like,
man,
oh my,
nigga, what?
Oh my God.
I'm finna call Fletch right now.
Oh God. Hey, niggas used to beg Fletch for
I'm finna call Fletch right
for
now,
a
nigga.
fucking 10 of that fucking blue juice.
Man, that shit used to be good.
And nigga make you turn around while he making it.
Man, say.
Oh man.
Damn, why you say that? I ain't had that in like 10 years. Bro.
Man.
That's crazy.
That shit was fire too.
The best.
Oh my God.
Like out of all the Greek juices, whatever, signature juices, I think that was the best one.
It was hands down the best one.
Yeah.
Like you hoping like when you get your cup, it got some pineapples in there, bitch. you hoping there's some pineapples down there.
Scoop that bit one more time.
Yeah, scoop that bit down to the bottom, nigga. Telling a nigga that at the party. Niggas is trying to get back to dancing and shit.
As a boy, as a man. Too,
Yeah, it's
like,
great.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, he get you a drink and you're like, hey, scoop that bit back down to the bottom. Nigga tell you to get the fuck out of the line where we from. Oh God, nigga, you better take this shit,
nigga.
bro. Oh my God.
Wow.
I'm just like, no, real life, Corey. 2016, 17.
Nasty.
Imagine getting a cup and telling a nigga,
That'd be nasty.
put that bitch back down there.
That'd be nasty. Disgusting.
And make that bitch hit the floor.
Man.
Oh, shout out y'all.
Yep.
Shout out y'all.
Yep. Crazy trend though. I'm not gonna be, participating or partaking, whatever you can say in this trend. I just don't think it's obviously a good health choice, but
It's not.
even that, like I don't be into things like this. Another thing I was gonna say, you talked about the candy back then. Well, people used to put like hot Cheetos in a pickle. You remember that?
Bro, this is the thing. Young ladies, like, or grown women now that were teenagers back then, I don't know how y'all used to dig that hole in the middle of that fucking pickle. They'd have something perfectly sat in the middle of that shit.
I mean, crazy.
Just trying to find the perfect balance of anything. Like, bitch, get this Cheez-It out of this fucking dill pickle. You crazy?
Cheez-It.
Like, what are you doing?
That's nasty.
Oh,
Cheez-It in the middle of a pickle.
good fucking.
Disgusting.
They would put anything in that shit. Like, get this Snickers out of this fucking pickle. But what I'll say is,
nasty.
I thought we were just doing pickles.
All right.
Pineapple don't even sound that bad though. I'm not gonna seek this out because that's crazy, and I also know the side of town I would have to visit to seek this out on this, like, in this area.
Yeah.
Facts. I don't even have time for that shit right now.
Facts.
Like, you gotta have energy in your body to be ready for the shit that might happen on the side of the town. You pick up the Kool-Aid pineapples.
Man, say.
I don't even got time for the south side today.
Kool-Aid pineapples. That's crazy.
Yeah, ridiculous. Do you have any more intros?
No, just one more thing I forgot to mention. We can mention this, but yes, bro. The playlist, man.
Come on now.
Come on now. God, how could I forget?
How could you, man?
How could I forget, man? But yes, my third installment. We on number 3 now, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, this is crazy, man. First one was Till It's Over. Then we had a Dry Red, and now we're here with Midnight Rendezvous, man. Gonna be dropping a new pod playlist this Saturday, 6/6/26, man. This is something I've been working on the last, I'll probably say 2-3 months.
Okay.
Ever since you dropped Exhibits, that's when I really started to lock in, because I was like, yeah, we're gonna do it this year. So this is one of 2. I got another one in the works for later in this year, but I wanted to come and do this one a little different, man. Put a little more, emphasis on just like a little slower vibe, something that you could ride to, a little midnight, drive action. But the rendezvous kind of spin on it is obviously for, like a night out, whether that be solo, whether that be with your special someone, but also kind of just, wherever you want it to take you. So whether it's like a spontaneous detour, whether it's a warm summer night, however you want to play it, man, that's kind of like the vibe I came with this one. But 14 songs in total, man. Some songs you probably heard, some songs you probably haven't heard, but I really like the vibe of this one. Really like how everything was going, the pictures that I took for it, the way I wrote it out. Shout out to Pat. We did a little collab on the Cowboy Radio, which was fire, man. I appreciate him just allowing me to he really allowed me to just do it the way that I wanted. He didn't have too much like input on it. He was like, shit, however you want to do it, we can do it. So I gave him the idea. He fucked with it. We put it all together. So it was fire, man. So yeah, I'm glad to finally share that. I already sent it to you, but we're gonna be dropping that this Saturday, 6/6/26, Midnight Rendezvous, man.
Yeah, I've had a chance to listen to it a couple of times. That shit sounds great. It's I can't wait for everybody else to hear that shit, man. How long you been cooking it up?
So I say about what's this, June? Probably about sometime in March.
Okay.
When did you do exhibits?
April.
So April then. So maybe 2 months.
Okay.
So sometime around there, yeah. But yeah, man, it's all two different like versions of it. You know, I started something, kind of started over because I didn't like it. So two different versions of variations. Then I finally came to what it is now. So yeah, I'm proud of it. You know, wanted to do something different compared to the last time. Still wanted people to be able to create a feeling with it. You know, that's something you and I talked about, like being super important. So I still feel like
that's definitely there.
Yeah, I still feel like you're gonna get that for sure. You know, it's gonna be a vibe, but I wanted you to be able to, again, you know, play it obviously on the car drive, but I honestly been playing it so much, like I feel like you can play it in any type of setting. It don't just have to be in the car, but obviously if you ride it, you know, late night, you're gonna catch that vibe for sure. But I really like the way it came together, bro. It's a really dope.
Yeah, I think it sounds amazing so far.
Appreciate you.
I've got more and more listens to it. It's just downloaded to the phone. So yeah, I can't wait for it to come out. And he got the devil flow with it, y'all. 666. 6626.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Come on now. We gotta get into the Illuminati somehow.
Nah.
Oh. Oh, my fault. I thought this was you taking one for the team right here.
I can't.
I was like, if he's gonna do it, like I don't even have to.
I ain't gonna lie, like I thought about not doing it that way, but at the same time, I didn't want to do it next week because it's niggas' birthdays and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then the week after that, niggas' birthdays and shit. So like this was like really the only free weekend, and I wanted to get it out in June. That was always like my plan.
And this one pleases Baffin at the moment. This is the most pleasing to fucking Azael or whatever they call the devil.
All right, nigga. I'm finna change the date, nigga.
Nah, I'm just
6/7/26. This shit coming on Sunday now.
Yeah, now the kids gonna fuck with it. 6/7.
Nah, should have did that, huh?
Nah, I'm just playing.
Nah, bro. But no, it's gonna be dope, man. The guys, everybody, I'm gonna share it to y'all, you know, on Saturday, everybody. So it's gonna be dope, man. But yeah, shout out to you, shout out to Pat once again. And yeah, hopefully y'all fuck with it when I release it, bro.
For sure, man. I'm sure everybody's gonna fuck with that. It sounds great.
Appreciate you.
For sure. Let's talk some more music. We've got another project headed out this weekend. That's Vince Staples' Crybaby. You're getting that full album Friday. We just got another one of his tracks, I believe. And if it wasn't a track from him, it was a video. But I think we got White Flag. And let me just double check to see. It's attached to the album, so I don't know if I'll be able to check when that actually dropped. But yeah, it looks like White Flag came out on... Oh, no. Keep saying that the album's coming out this weekend. But we did get White Flag over this past week. It's another track that's not really centered around Vince Staples' hip-hop-esque genre status. It's really more alternative, upbeat, and it kind of followed that first track that he put out and made a video for, which is Blackberry Marmalade. So yeah, we're looking forward to that project on Friday.
So you were right about White Flag already being out, Blackberry Marmalade already being out, but the new song that he actually did just release, I think either yesterday or the day before, was called Cotton. Or is called Cotton.
I see that one.
Yeah, so I played that one as well, and it's still on the same vibe, like you said. But he told us, we talked about it, he told us that this album is going to be completely different from, you know, the last two projects. It kind of sounds like early Vince Staples if you've been a fan, you know, for the long haul. But I'm still looking forward to hearing it because I do want to hear this experimental side of Vince. He's, you know, free from the labels, being able to have all his creative control, do what he wants to do. So, so far, I mean, I can't say I dislike the songs by any means necessary, but I just want to hear the whole album like together and see how cohesive it is, see really what vibe and direction he's been going for. But he told us already that it's experimental. So know that going in. Don't expect, you know, heavy rap, heavy LA. He's doing what he wants. It's alternative sounding, it's rock sounding almost, but it ain't been terrible. But only 10 songs, don't have the full duration as far as time limit. We'll get that when it actually drops. But he's coming alone, no features, just straight Vince Staples. So we'll see what this sounds like.
I'm very intrigued to hear how the album sounds because I've only known, I mean, I do know early Vince, but even in that, I know Vince for being a rapper.
Yeah.
And as the years have gone by, especially these last couple of albums, he's reached a very high when it comes to his lyricism. And he's become one of my favorite rappers in the game today. So I have a lot of trust in his projects. However, he's switching the whole regime. So I have faith, but no trust in this one.
That's a good point. Yeah.
I would like for this to be great. I enjoy a good alternative album, and that's the feeling I've been getting from all of the tracks that have been released. So I'm just waiting. We'll hear this tomorrow or at 11 p.m., 12 p.m. tonight, depending on whatever state that you're in. But I'm really excited. I'm intrigued.
Yeah, I think intrigue is the perfect word for me as well. And you hit it perfect as well when you talked about his last two projects, self-titled Vince Staples and Ramona Park Broke My Heart. We talk about just high-level grade A, just top-tier rapping. I enjoyed those projects so much. I really became a huge fan of Vince Staples around this time. So you as well, when I got the news of the new project, Crybaby, being more of an experimental, being more of an alternative, it did kind of make me feel uneasy, kind of made me feel a little nervous because I felt like he was right on that climb of like, nah, bro, you really out here respected as a truly great and amazing rapper. Like, stay on that path. But at the same time, you can't be mad at somebody wanting to. Again, he has all his freedom and creative control now. So, of course, he's going to explore and experiment and do things that he's probably wanted to do for a very long time. So I can't be mad at that. But again, just like you said, I mean, I am kind of nervous going into this project. But like I already said, I would kind of want to hear from start to finish before I start already saying, like, these 3 songs is da-da-da-da-da. Like, I'm just going to wait and see,
I think Vince Staples, and one that you didn't mention was Dark Times. That also did a lot for him too. That was the one right after Ramona Park Broke My Heart.
I forgot about Dark Times. Wow, that's one them 3?
Yeah, back to back. Yeah.
Fuck.
But I mean, that goes more into what I was just about to say. I think he started to reach a high in rap, and also he was given 2 seasons on Netflix doing the Vince Staples show. I think Vince is also on a quest to become a mainstream artist. Like, I know it doesn't seem like Vince's MO. Mm-hmm. Vince is very the buck the system, fuck the system kind of guy. But at the same time, I kind of think Vince Staples is adopting the same blueprint or path that J. Cole did, which is, I'm a part of the system. I'm a part of, and I'm not saying this in a bad way, but I'm a part of the system. I'm a part of like the Hollywood machine. But at the same time, my MO is fuck the machine. And that's kind of the agenda of my entire, like person or persona.
Right.
And if you saw how it worked for J. Cole, it worked beautifully. Like, he got to stay commercial. He got to stay in the mix of the entire music industry system, and his whole thing was, nigga, I'm riding around on a bike. Like, fuck this. And I feel like it's kind of the same way with Vince Staples. He carries that same mentality, but you're watching him top charts, you're watching him get Netflix shows, and I feel like moving into, or staying in rap, but moving into a different sound in it, almost like an alternative sound. I'm sure he's looking to grab a bigger fan base with this as well.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think about it that way. And you're probably right.
Vince wants to be a fucking star. Like, I could tell for a while, Vince wanted to be a fucking star when he wasn't rapping much, but I saw the nigga in Sprite commercials. The nigga's songs are in Kia commercials. Like, it's just been a progression for Vince, and I'm not mad at it at all.
Yeah, and I feel like he's still progressing, even though that this album won't be what we knew those last 3 to be as far as a rapping, strictly like a hip-hop album. Of course, he's still rapping on this project, and who knows? Like, he may blow us away with some of the raps.
It could be better.
You know what I mean? So yeah, that kind of adds to more so like why I am intrigued, because I know it won't be, a hoorah, like boom bap, hip hop, straight hip hop, but you can still have your influence and still have your flows within this same project, even though you're already telling us it's going to be a different sound, it's going to be experimental. And our favorite artists that we've always loved over time have always done things the way that they've wanted to do it. They, like you mentioned, obviously Cole, but we can go down the list. Like the greats always try to push the needle and do things their own way to create a new sound, to create a new wave. So of course, not mad at it. Never wanted to feel like, and I know you as well weren't saying that you were mad at him ever.
No.
But just like kind of like nervous, until we are able to hear it. So we'll see.
To your point, not the nervous part, but you could be very surprised about what an artist has up the sleeve. Think about when we got Let's Start Here by Yachty.
Yeah.
We had no idea that, in my eyes, unless we're talking about, I forgot which one it was that he dropped in like 2018-ish.
Oh.
Yachty. It was right after Boat 2, I think.
Yeah, I can't remember.
But what I was about to say, outside of that one project, who would have known that, especially in my eyes and a lot of the fans' eyes, the alternative project would be his best project? Like, this is, to my opinion, Let's Start Here is the best project that Lil Yachty has in his catalog. Unless we're talking Lil Bo 2 or Nothing to Prove. But that Nothing to Prove was the one that I was talking about. I consider that rap Yachty probably Yachty's best project to me. But who knows? By Friday night, we could be like, damn, who would have known the best project I've ever heard come from Vince Staples wouldn't be a rap project?
Yeah, and I'm really hoping to put him in this conversation this year so far. Like,
I would love to.
My favorite projects of the year. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, yeah, I'm looking forward to hopefully being able to say that. 'Cause I'm a huge fan of Vince, bro.
Me too. I'm not a huge fan of the cover art yet, though.
Cry baby.
Or, the album cover for him so far. What is it, a pig on it? Something like that?
I think it's a baby.
Oh, is that a white baby?
With an American flag diaper. It's all, Vince.
Yeah, it's some sort of symbolism in it. I'm going to have to figure that out.
Right.
And you've seen that flag a lot in the videos.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
But I think that does it for music releases. We've got a pretty quiet weekend coming up.
Yeah.
We're still thawing out.
Chill out.
We not thawed out yet? We thawed out?
Nah, because he's still going #1. I think he's finna do another 200.
He is. Oh, well, it says they finished up the week, I think, already for like what's being counted. I think he did 174 this week.
It's crazy.
But he's going to spend his third week on Billboard.
Yeah, so to your question, I guess not.
You still spending it a lot?
Not as much as I was, but I'm playing it. But I've been playing Habibi.
I was going to say, at this moment, I'm probably spinning 7 to 9 tracks out of Habibi a day. I'm playing that one a lot. I'm still going back to Iceman, and I've probably just taken a break. I'm going to go full-fledged back into Iceman.
Of course.
But right now, those tracks on Habibi got me. Her No There. Slap the City. Classic Gym 5. The one called Priorities? Prioritizing. Yeah, I still haven't gotten... Bro, you should have said something about being on Rosedale or like Barry on Fort Worth. Like, I needed something. Like, I'm sliding off Rosedale thinking about you. Like, I'm on Lancaster.
This nigga talking about Sulphur Springs Drive.
Like, come on, bro.
Like, nigga, that's a whole hour east.
I don't need to hear that shit, bro. Like, I needed you off Star Cup doing something crazy. Off Randall Mill or Ramey. Just, come on now.
He ain't really out here like that.
I'm off Dunbar looking at you. Like,
nigga, you would have sent the city up.
Like, he didn't even have to say. I just needed. Party could have been the one to just give me one street name. Oh my God, you have no idea what you would have done to the street, Drake.
Yeah, but I've been. I took a break as well. There are certain tracks, Iceman. I'll go back if I just want to feel them in the car. I'll just go play a track or two. But been playing the BB. Been slapping the playlist. Obviously, I've been playing that a lot. That's kind of why I'm happy to get it out so I can take a break from that as well. You know what I mean? Because you said it as well when you was doing yours. Just like you play it so much, by the time like other people start hearing it, you kind of like over it almost to an extent. So I've been trying not to feel that way, but I am kind of ready to just let y'all hear it and drop that. I have been playing Stuck off of Maid of Honor.
I was gonna say you playing Maid of Honor. I'm not playing any of those tracks anymore.
Yeah, Stuck is a bop, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I've been playing Stuck a lot. And then after that is Loose as a Goose or something. Loose.
The Goose is Loose or something like that.
And then the last one is Princess. So yeah, those last 3 tracks I really like, but still haven't played it from the top. Like I said, I would. I will eventually. I just don't really care to right now. But yeah, I've been kind of playing a lot of things though. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of been just experimenting with alternative shit, R&B music. Lotto album came out last week, played that.
I'm still playing that.
So yeah, I just kind of been all over the place, but in a good way.
You tapped into that Lucky album yet?
I have not. Nah.
You see Cari?
Nah, I haven't.
That's what I'm talking about. I remember at a point you said like, yeah, but I'm gonna get to it. Like,
yeah, I think I still will, but again, like Drake dropped 3 albums on your head top. You know what I mean? And then you give me 2 weeks of Drake, I'm already moving on to the next.
Vince coming out Friday. Lotto just dropped.
So
Cari, what if in 2 weeks Hov tell you he on the way? You're never getting to that Lucky album, Cari.
I'm gonna get to Lucky just cause summertime.
What if Trav say he coming right after Jay? When are you, Cari? If Trav drop, you only have to listen to Lucky because Lucky 3 dropped.
Lucky 3 dropped. I'm gonna get to it, bro, for real. Cause I do want to hear it. I do want to say at least I played it once.
Oh, I didn't say you didn't want to hear it. I know you. I'd like to hear it.
Yeah, but it's kind of crowded right now, bro. 42 from Drake. Like immediately it was like, oh shit, I'm not playing nothing for the next at least week and a half, 2 weeks.
DJ Drama got me feeling like Tyler the Creator on the way.
Yeah, why did they release that interview from 4 years ago?
Come on.
Yeah, we can talk about that on Monday. But yeah, that was kind of interesting. Why right now?
Come on, man.
A new Tyler DJ Drama on the way.
Don't tap the glass too.
Call me if you get lost too.
No. I'll take that. I'll take Call Me If You Get Lost.
Yeah.
2.
The vibe though. He probably won't name it that, but the vibe. I know what you're saying.
Man. Like
what? Yeah,
I can think about him in Drama, like on the. We all got our toes out too. Like, oh my gosh, like this nigga gonna make me get single.
You stupid.
He said he had a woman feeding him grapes on the boat. He said we all got our toes out too. You know what? It's not even the grapes. It's the fact that all of them just chilling with their toes out. I was like, you know what?
Niggas just living too free.
Yeah. Let me go get. Let me go get nobody. Let me go get by myself real quick.
Niggas just living too free.
Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
But I don't want to move away from. We were kind of in Drake, Iceman, Maid of Honor, Habibi. Mm-hmm. We're out of pretty much the drops for tomorrow, but I want to stay here because we're headed into news. Okay. Cari, can you believe that somebody is out to get Mr. Houston, Atlanta, Vegas in Houston? That is fucking blasphemy. Now while Jay Prince did. He had Jay Prince investment.
Facts, nigga.
So we got a leaked audio over the past week. It seems as though Sauce Walka and one of his children's mother have not been having the most lovely co-parenting situation.
It's a funny way to put it.
They've been arguing. She recorded some of their live call audio and she posted it to social media. Inside of this audio message, she details not only that he put hands on her, and then they back the story up and go, no, I didn't put hands on you. I had some women of mine jump you. And I'm going to say this in Sauce Walka's voice. I didn't put my hands on you. I had my black hoes jump you. I will put my hands on you.
Yeah.
You didn't need to say yeah. You didn't need to say that. But after he detailed that, he said, and I will get Drake smoked. He said, I will get Drake's car shot at in Houston. Yeah. For the longest, Cari, I had actually forgotten Sauce Walka was not the biggest fan of Drake.
Me too. I ain't gonna lie.
And then I got reminded You rewind back to 2015, back during the Meek Mill Drake beef. Drake drops back to back. Sauce Walka did a version called Whack to Whack. It was a Drake diss. This was back during that whole Sauce Twins era. So like that's when Sauce Walka really made his mark, him and Sancho. Oh my gosh. What a good time.
Yep.
But I totally forgot about that era. It makes all the sense in the world. That whole camp of Drake's doesn't really involve himself with Sauce. Young Thug fucking hates Sauce Walka. Sauce Walka hates Young Thug. I didn't know the beef got this real though. But if one thing, or if there are two things in life that will make a beef real between two men, it's a woman or some money. I've said that before. It'll start a beef. It'll ruin a beef. Or a friendship. If two men cease their friendship, I want you to know 150% it ended over a girl or some money. There's no in between. Yeah. It didn't end up dead over any other two things, a woman or some money. Yeah. Every single fucking time. And with Sauce Walka and Drake here, it's a woman.
Of course. I do want to go back a little bit more, just add a little more context as well, like you stated. Obviously, that record in 2015, 2016, whatever, around that time. But as the years went on, Sauce was very outspoken about how he thought, Drake was biting the Houston flow.
Yes.
Was biting the Houston influence. And somebody like Sauce Walka who was trying to make it and come out of Houston, he always felt like Drake wasn't doing right, not only by him, but by the city. He was claiming Houston, but not really from there. Not really putting people on. So that's really, in the gist, what started all of the, I guess, hate that Sauce had for Drake. But then, like you said, you fast forward, and now we're getting this information that it's a woman. It's Sauce baby mama. Sauce may have or may not have been pimping this woman out, right? We'll get to that as well. But then Drake gets involved and is not only contacting this woman, quote unquote, sending this woman money. Rapping about the woman and Sauce.
I was gonna say Drake finds Drake finds the most silent way in the world, and Drake is really good at this. And if there's one thing I think Drake might actually be better at Jay-Z than, it's the subtle pettiness. Like if Jay-Z drops your diss in a bar or in a song, like you're gonna be able to pick that up easily. Drake drops certain disses that only the nigga he's talking about knows until it just goes so big on big that it's become viral.
Yeah.
But Drake just litters his entire song on every album with disses that nobody will even catch unless you are Sauce in that one moment. And you're like, nigga, what the fuck did he just say?
You remember Kanye said it himself.
Yes.
He was like, what he say? He'll hit your baby moms, I think is kind of what he said. But Kanye is the one who brought this to life to say, like, Drake could say shit that only you and him know that he's dissing you, or you only know how personal it is. So, yeah, I think he's mastered that craft, obviously, because even myself, you hear the shit back now, and it's like when he say the Sauce line, you like, oh, right? You like, oh,
I'm like, oh shit, it was right there, and I didn't even know it.
Right. It's like, damn, Drake is crazy.
And yeah, he talked about the pimping, this and
everything, bro.
Even the part after it. This is why Drake's just a cocky motherfucker. Like after he talked the shit, like the shit talk, the next lines after it was, these hoes know how I pop it for real. These hoes know how I pop it for real. Like a nigga starts singing the diss on you. You might shoot that nigga's car up.
Because she gonna sing that part.
Like that's your child's mother, and he's saying like, nigga, these hoes know how I pop it for real, nigga. Man. Like, and that's Drake. What can you do? For real.
Like, because they gonna go.
The second these hoes pop, like know how I pop it for real is the part that hurts. Like these hoes know how I pop it for real. These hoes know how I pop it for real. Yeah, you pull your gun out on the second one. The first one was okay.
Yeah, but yeah, Drake's a king at that. I mean, shout out to bro. But I ain't gonna lie, like getting all this information. One, I was shocked because I didn't know of the affiliation between Sauce baby mama, and Drake. Obviously, I know Drake is out there. He do shit like this with so many people. There's so many lines and shit that probably gonna start coming to life as the year goes
And so many girlfriends.
But this was crazy to me for a lot of reasons. You know, obviously it's Sauce Walka, who has been known to be a pimp or pimps women. Like, that was not news. But like,
not to anyone from Texas.
Yeah, but this is baby mama. And the way that he's acting, you could tell like it didn't really struck a nerve this time around with Sauce Walka. Like, he prides himself on being, you know, the so-called gangster, the pimp and all of that. But this time around, I think not only has the woman struck a nerve, but Drake has struck a nerve with Sauce Walka.
Absolutely.
And the way that he's responding, I do not like for a lot of reasons. One being that this situation is a little too personal. First off, you're indicting yourself on camera, on video, all that. Like,
if Drake so chose to take it that far, yes.
Not even Drake. I'm talking about the woman.
Okay, yes.
About,
okay.
I'm talking about just in general, like, yeah, I mean, that shooting Drake shit, whatever.
He admitted to beating her up, sending people to shots, jump her. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, the shot. I'm not worried. Niggas ain't finna shoot nobody. Whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you're not that crazy.
You're not finna shoot nobody. But yeah, the woman, like, putting your hands on her or sending people and talking all that, like, we're talking about custody. We're talking about, you know, like, it's just a lot of things that get crazy. I just feel like bro really telling on himself. And I hate it because Sauce Walka truly has a real deal tight ass fan base because he raps extremely fucking well. And I feel like at this point, you're gonna lose a lot of people who really fuck with you for your rapping ability, but you are gonna gain a lot of popularity that may boost you in the moment, may boost you right now. He already got a freestyle song out. Like, you're gonna get popularity, but
just a little baby mama drama, huh?
That
just
shit ain't gonna last though.
Yeah, it's not.
You know, like, and that's what I'm saying. I feel like you really hurting a true fan base that you really like. People really fuck with Sauce, like, on the rapping shit, on the pimping shit, on the business shit, on the Houston, Texas shit. Like, he really somebody who down for his city, rep his city. Like, he got a lot of love. I feel like he losing right now, and I hate to see it go this way for him because he's somebody who really got respect out of his city. But right now, bro, he taking the L with the way that he's reacting, responding, acting like the shit that he doing, not a bad look. Like, this is a bad look for Sauce Walka to me.
Well, even outside of the indicting yourself part, you know, this kind of makes me think about Larry June. And I'm not trying to indict Larry June either, but
he's a pimp.
I was gonna say
was a pimp.
I was gonna say this is not for Sauce. This is not P of a pimp.
It's not.
Like,
that's why I say he hurt.
Guys, I'm not to say I wouldn't say this in real life, but don't take this as my words in real life. I'm just talking about the situation at hand. Okay. That being said, he's going outside over a hoe.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that from the pimp standpoint.
Yeah.
You can't be a pimp and go outside over one of your hoes.
Yeah, this is a pimp in distress.
Yeah, like, yeah. Man down. Pimp in distress.
Like, facts.
Yeah. He need a evening with Sweetest Taboo. With my bottom bitch Sweetest Taboo.
My bottom bitch Sweetest Taboo. But nah, this ain't good. It's just bad for business. All the way around on what we talk about pimping, what I talked about music, fan base, image, popularity. Like, even the song, the freestyle, the baby mama drama, right? Even that, again, like, you're gonna get eyes and attention on you right now. You're gonna gain maybe some popularity for the moment, for right now, but in the long run, I feel like you're damaging everything that you've built up until this point. Because again, Sauce really get respect as a great ass fucking rapper. He can really rap,
especially these days.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I just feel like you hurting yourself in this situation. Now, I can't tell you how and what way to respond to this. Obviously, I'm not trying to do that. Because he may be looking at it as well, like, no, this is a moment. Niggas are talking about me and Drake in the same conversation. I'm gonna try to get whatever I can right now. So maybe he sees it as a positive.
Yes.
But for me, I'm like, bro, the way you acting, like, you know, the way you responding, it just is. It's not a good look for me. I just think it's bad for business.
Bitch just mad. I don't wanna.
I ain't even seen
baby
it.
Mama. You haven't seen the video?
I ain't seen the video.
He's got a car, like he's leaning.
I seen the picture. I just ain't watched the whole thing.
Yeah, the song, just a little baby mama drama,
No
just
way.
a little baby mama drama, man, bitch mad cause I don't want her, bitch mad I still don't want her.
No way, bro.
Yeah, man, it got a little ring on it.
Oh, man, that shit terrible.
Yeah, no, it's nothing you would listen to twice.
Right. Like, bro.
Oh man. Sorry guys, we're about to move on to the next topic.
I've been keeping up too.
Yeah, I'm showing Cari the game one highlights. They're heading to the fourth with a 2-point gap. Yikes! I can't wait to talk about this later on in the pod.
Yeah.
But let's move on. Did you have more Sauce Drake to talk?
Nah, we can move on.
All right, prayers up for Drake and for Sauce. Like, you don't want to see any of that go bad. Drake is always in Houston. But, Jay Prince and Jay Prince Jr. and Jazz, they should have all that covered, right?
Yeah, Drake moves smartly, bro.
Hell, no.
He moves hella smartly.
There are 36 niggas in front of Drake that are going to get shot before Drake.
Like, I'm not even worried about it.
Drake has more niggas around him than the president.
Yeah, as he should.
For sure. He's bigger than the president.
In these streets.
Drake bigger than the president?
No. Not 45.
Okay.
45 different.
Okay. Yeah. 45.
Maybe some other presidents.
45 one of them ones.
Nigga, 45 Drake got 30, 45 got 45 with him, nigga. On his hip.
Yeah, why he keep getting shot though?
Man.
Oh my fault. You're right, he didn't. You're right.
Yeah, whatever.
Moving on though, let's stay in music just for a little bit more music film, a little mix.
Okay.
The founder of BET, Cari, it's been reported that the founder and or founders of BET will be returning to the organization. I don't know necessarily what that means moving forward for BET, but we can speak to the fact that the BET we know for providing productive Black content, providing music videos, everything that really created a feel of music around BET was around with these original founders. Once that stuff was, or once they left and the board was replaced with other people, that's when you kind of saw BET take a turn for the worse. But apparently, these people are back. I don't know the names. Do you have that info?
The founder, Bob Johnson, is his name. But yeah, I'll read a little bit more because they say that he's coming back. They're creating a board of advisors that's going to include a lot of famous people. But some of the names that they have here is Queen Latifah, LL Cool J.
I saw LL.
Yep. So it says BET is bringing some major star power in history into its next chapter. The network has launched its first ever board of advisors, with BET founder Robert Bob Johnson joining the group alongside Queen Latifah, LL Cool J, and other influential figures in the entertainment business and culture. The advisory board is expected to help guide BET's future as the brand continues evolving in a changing media landscape. Johnson founded the Black Entertainment Television in 1980, built it into one of the most important Black platforms for Black entertainment and culture. BET later became the first Black-owned company listed on the New York Stock Exchange, blah, blah, blah. Johnson sold it to Viacom in 2001, though, for a reportedly deal worth $3 billion. So he's back. They added Queen Latifah, LL Cool J, creating this board of advisory. So for me, you just hope, again, because we've talked about a lot of just change of scenery, a lot of new looks for BET the last 2-3 years, it seems like. There's always something new that they're trying to evolve and bring back. And, you just hope they do it right this time around. That's all I can really say. Who's ever controlling it, who's ever owning it, whatever hands that it's in, just get back to doing the basics, kind of what you started with. Make this about Black culture, make it about Black entertainment, make it about just Black fun. We just need to be educated on this shit and not just putting bullshit on the TV. I think that's where they got lost. In the last, 10, 15 years, a lot of shit that come on BET is just nothing. The award shows have been nothing, right? Obviously, the last, few years or so, they've made it a little bit better. They're getting back to a good flow of that. But BET used to just be a staple. They've lost their ways. Hopefully, bringing back, people that were there from the start will help them get back to a more, culture feel. And maybe we'll get some more stars and shows and TV shit that bring us back to BET and want to watch it every day like we did in the 2000s.
They need original programming and they need music. At some capacity, and I'm not saying that you need to revamp absolutely everything over there, and I think your expectations are entirely too high if you think adding him, Queen Latifah, and LL Cool J back to the board mean that they're just going to sit down and totally redo everything about BET. I think our expectations are entirely too high if that's what we think is going to go on.
Yeah.
But I think some level of original programming needs to come back. There are way too many reruns constantly on BET. They're just running all reruns. I can't think of one brand new television show that's on BET.
Exactly.
There's absolutely no music program, no music video programming. The same thing with MTV, but that has nothing to do with BET. The other thing that I think they should not look at, but remind themselves closely is that we're not trying to bring back the old BET. There are feelings of that you should be looking to revive, but these people coming back shouldn't mean in 3 weeks we get a fucking headline that
106 in Park is coming back.
106 in Park's coming back, and that the game's coming back, right, and that all these different BET shows are coming back. Now, that's not what should be happening here. We should make this something palatable and good for 2026 and the future. Bring back some music, insert some original programming, and not go crazy with it. Like I feel like if they did something like that, maybe played their new shows for a day, like on BET, and that next day make it available on BET Plus, we could do a really good job of bringing people back to the actual TV platform version of things. Just die on what the fucking television station is about. That's what I think in my head. Like, it's black entertainment television. Like, bring us some original black entertainment programming. Bring us some music. I'm not even saying you have to bring us music video shows. I'm not, yeah.
No, yeah. I like what you said. This is my last part. I like what you said about not trying to recreate what was already done. And I feel like that's also something that they've tried to do more recently and it's failed, right? Whether it be 106 in Park. What was that shit they tried to do with Cam Newton?
Oh my God. 106 in Sports or some shit like that?
Called? Yeah, that lasted like 3 episodes.
That was fucking horrible. You should have just brought 106 in Park back if you was going to try it.
Yeah, so I just wanted to say that to just agree with you and what you said about like not trying to recreate what we've already done, right? Let's move on. Obviously, we want black entertainment. We want black television, but you have to do it in a way that's influential to the new generation, right?
Yes.
Like the new kids, like still us, but you know, like our parents and stuff were watching these things, and I'm sick and tired of Soul Plane, nigga.
Absolutely.
Like,
Johnson Family Vacation, Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins.
You know what I'm saying? I love those movies, but bro, I don't want to see that shit every time I turn on BET. I want to see some, original, regular programming, like you said. So hopefully that's the motive. Hopefully that's the agenda. Hopefully that's the future. I think they're under Paramount now. So again, you don't know. Like, again, I agree with you. The board, the new board, the owner, the original owner coming back. Yeah, it's a little excitement, but it doesn't necessarily mean that change will come immediately. I still think there's a lot of growth, a lot of foundational pieces and rebuilding that platform still needs. This is a great start, but let's not act like this is going to be an overnight change. Like, there's still a lot of work that has to be done for BET to be back as the staple that it was, again, 20 or so years ago.
And this is a big headline that I know BET is going to see as a big headline. So I don't want people to think this means they're going to just completely restructure the entire BET television lineup. Like, that might not happen. We might get a couple of shows in there. But man, there's so much that could be done. Like, they could be introducing. There's so many shows of Tyler Perry's that are running on BET Plus. They could have been running on their actual BET station. Yeah. Like, they made BET Sisters show and prove on BET Plus for so fucking long before they actually put them on the show. Like Miss Pat, shout out Jordan Cooper. Like, I don't know if that's made it to BET yet or if it's still on BET Plus still. I think they show it on there from time to time. But I don't know if the original, like, new programming of it is on BET yet.
But that's goes back to what we talked about recently on, maybe the last episode before that, bro. Like with stream, everything is behind a paywall.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So although shows like that may be successful, not on the BET Plus subscription platform, it's on there because they want people to subscribe and pay for it. So that's just kind of the world that we live in. And again, you got to find that balance, because yeah, it's great to have your best shows over here on the subscription network. But if you want the free programming to work, you got to give love to it. You got to give it something. You know what I'm saying? You got to put some of your best shit over there. So we'll see. But the streaming era is killing a lot of shit that we are accustomed to, which although BET and all these platforms want to come back, like it's hard for them to do it because, again, everything's behind a paywall for specific reasons because it generates dollars.
Cable is hanging on by a fucking thread, Corey.
Yep.
Like, if it wasn't for YouTube TV, I would say cable is pretty much phased out of the Gen Z and on generation. Yep. Like it's really our parents that are keeping the DirecTV subscription or keeping the I don't even know or AT&T outside of AT&T and DirecTV. What the fuck even exists anymore? They still have Dish?
Nah, Spectrum has.
Spectrum does.
Yeah, but I think Dish. I would be surprised to see somebody with Dish. I don't know though, but you hit the top ones. I think AT&T
and DirecTV, YouTube TV.
Lower level probably is Spectrum. Just saying like they don't have as many like subscription or people like paying for it compared to like AT&T or DirecTV does. And I think they merged AT&T and
Spectrum.
Nah, DirecTV. Or who? I thought AT&T merged or somebody. I don't know. Maybe
they did. Yes, you're. I think you're right. AT&T did merge with DirecTV. Yes.
Okay.
So at this point, it's AT&T,
which is crazy.
T-Mobile and shit.
Yeah.
Well, no, T-Mobile doesn't have TV. I'm thinking the internet.
That's crazy. But yeah, I mean, what you said though, you're right. Like cable's hanging on by a thread, and that's why it's hard for these programs to try to find a new way to, re-energize or renovate the networks. It's just hard to do, bro. Everything's behind a paywall. Everything is, you got to subscribe to get the best shit. And people either make the decision to do it or they don't, and they move on.
Bro, I hate streaming so much. Like, it's just, and I've said this before, it's just the simplicity out of life has been taken away of being able to like walk in to work or school the next day and everybody's talking about that episode that came on last night. Bro, that shit never, ever happens anymore because everybody's watching 1,000 different things on television.
Yep.
Good times.
All is well, though.
Let's go ahead and get out of that topic. Let's move on from BET. Corey, let's stay in film, though. We're getting a Snowfall spinoff.
I heard, man. I believe it's called The Drop. I think it's what they call it.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, The Drop or Snowfall Saga. I'm seeing it right now.
This is based off of Leon and his girlfriend?
And Wanda, yep.
Yeah, Leon and Wanda. Man, Wanda came a long fucking way. Like, if you watched Snowfall and you saw what Wanda used to be, like, Wanda was great. And then she was fucking terrible. You saw Snowfall, right? Like, did you watch it all the way?
I never finished it. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
How far did you get? You knew Wanda as a crackhead, though, right?
Yeah, I think I got that far. I do remember her character. And then obviously Leon. Yeah, right. That's obvious, but
Leon did such an amazing job getting Wanda fucking clean. But after all is said and done and the dust is settled with Snowfall, Franklin leaves the streets cracked out. Leon and Wanda move on in LA, and this spinoff actually covers them transitioning into their music careers or their music management careers in the 1990s as the gangster rap era rises in LA in the 90s.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, I think this will actually be pretty damn good. I mean, if they take care of this the right way, this is something that a lot of Snowfall fans have been waiting on. Not necessarily this exact plot, but they've been waiting on the Wanda and Leon show for a very long time, ever since that idea was drawn up. It was drawn up and then it was canceled and then it was brought back. So it's taken a lot to get here, and it's finally, I believe the seasons or the season 1 is done, and they're about to send it out soon.
Yeah. Hopefully it turns out to be good. These are things that we were just talking about with BET though. These are things that like
they missed the opportunity on.
Yeah, obviously I know this is still, what are they, FX? Is that where?
Yeah, they're on FX.
So obviously I know BET not gonna be able to get this, but like this is what we mean though. Things like this,
These type of shows, right, the Powers and stuff like that.
Black television, like these type of things that BET needs to bring, viewers to their platform. But I think this is dope though, bro. Obviously, for me, I think it's something that I need to finish Snowfall and then get to this whenever it drops. It's dropping in the fall of this year. But I still think like being able to tell the story of them and how they come up, but also tie it into how it connects to the rap mainstream. And then in Los Angeles in the 90s, knowing, the birth of rap around that time. So I think this would be dope, bro.
Absolutely.
Super dope, yeah.
See what they're running in the NWA.
Right, that's what I expect, right? But we'll see.
Yeah.
Gangster rap.
Do you have more for this one?
Nah, I don't.
Yeah, I don't have more for this one. Just wanted to touch on that really quick.
Yep.
Let's talk sports. We got a few of those topics before we get out of here for today.
All right.
Serena Williams, Cari, she has announced that she is headed back to major tennis. What is funny?
I was shocked. Shocked about this.
Shocked because of her age? Or shocked because she said she was done? What's shocking the most about you?
I would probably say the age more than anything.
Serena's 44 years old, just for the listenership and viewership that we're not aware.
Yeah, and I just wasn't expecting Serena to make a comeback. Not saying that she can't do it, but she's my Ozempic spokesperson now. I just thought you were getting the white folks' money. You didn't need to come back and play tennis.
She is white. Have I said this on this pod before?
I don't know. Yeah.
All right, and maybe this is my gosh, I've never done this before. Maybe this is my chance to actually be candid. Like, I don't know if I like Serena Williams. I love Serena Williams as an athlete. Like, I think she's done a lot for black sports, but as time has progressed, like, I don't know if anybody has noticed the way I've noticed. Serena wants to be a white woman. Like, from the walk to the talk to the drastic change in body, like the shit that she's doing on the GLP-1s. And we can take it back to the fact, this woman won't even wear her real hair anymore. This bitch has been blonde for like the last 17 years. Like, that's not you. Like, she went and got her a little, never mind. I'm not gonna add that part in.
Who do you hate more, her or Oprah?
Oprah eats children, so I'll go with Serena Williams. I'll go with Serena Williams.
My bad.
No, fuck Oprah though. Like, I've been saying that since this pod started and before. Yeah. My mom, I had to explain why it was fuck Oprah to my mom. She's like, oh my God, fuck Oprah. Oprah hates black people more than Serena Williams.
I can say that for sure.
Yeah, Oprah fucking hates black people.
Yeah. She probably plotting on something now. Her and Gail probably thinking of a master plan.
That fucking Michael Jackson documentary that's hitting Netflix later this fucking week.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll never forgive her for that fucking documentary she ran on Michael Jackson. All this shit going on about all these. Your best friend is in prison rotting for fucking little boys. And she was like, yeah, let's run one on the nigga that quit it. That's crazy. Harvey Weinstein. You had the Harvey Weinstein ammo and was like, no, let's run Michael instead.
Come on now. They been had Oprah since the 80s.
Yeah, they got Oprah. Yeah, they got Oprah.
Early.
Like, I don't know what it is when they get baby boomers and Gen Xers. Like, they get them in a Samuel L. Jackson Django kind of way. Yeah. Like, it's not the same as getting a nigga these days to sign up. Like, getting them to sign up back then, like, you got them to shuck and jive. You got the combo, the shuck jive combo.
Yeah, and I think just time has went by, people start to realize, like, you have more power than you think. I think back then, like,
you had to do what you say or you fall.
Yeah, like, obviously back then, like, time will tell you, like, you've seen people do things right. Back in those times, like, they didn't have any examples to look forward to say, well, they did it this way, they did it this way. All they saw were people fail who did it sign up. So that's probably why they were left. And not trying to make an excuse for them because, I mean, you still have a decision in the day to choose right from wrong. But I think that's why you probably saw more people go the route back then. And then these days, although people still will go that route, they just dress it up a little bit nicer. Same thing like Kevin Hart. Like, he's somebody who obviously has taken something, right, along the way. Mm-hmm. And he just makes it seem like he hasn't. You know what I mean? He's been afforded to make it seem like he hasn't. But if you really look at it, it's like, bro, we know. You know what I'm saying? Cat wants to tell you why everybody's wife looked the same. You remember the shit he was saying? Like,
absolutely.
Everybody got the same type of stuff. You know, so like it's just like little things where you look at it. Even the situation he dealing with now, which we never talked about, but the roast, all the backlash that he got back from the roast. And I ain't really followed all the way and really like dove into it and gave my opinion. So
I've seen a bit of it.
So I'm not gonna speak on it too much, but I saw headlines, I've seen a few videos, and even things like that where it's like, y'all want him to say the right things, and bro, like, this nigga is a billionaire. Like, you know, just be real. Like, he gonna say whatever he gotta say to not only protect himself, but he's protecting the brand every single day that he walks out his house, bro. And that's just what it is. You gotta either like it or don't. You know what I mean? So
they want him to sit up there and call Kill Tony a fucking racist.
He's not gonna do that.
It's not gonna happen.
Like, he's just not gonna do it.
Even if he lays in bed at night with a Nico and calls that nigga a white supremacist. Like, you will never hear it on camera.
He's not gonna come on camera and say it.
No,
like, nah, pick somebody else to do it. Kevin Hart not gonna do it.
Yeah, some of those things, that's where I agree with you. I don't even know why you guys expect, and some people just don't have a temperature gauge on the industry, and I'm not mad at that. Some people are very moral and they can't separate the business from the morality. Right. They want those people that they love on camera to come out and speak out. But that's, come on now, you're not gonna see him no more in any of your favorite movies.
Exactly. Like, so what do you want him to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, but I get people, like you said, and people who don't really be like 10 toes all the way deep into it and understanding that they do just want, you know, our so-called black heroes in a sense just because of their how much money they got. You want them to stand up.
You want to see them say and do what you know and what you think is right. And we all do.
Of course. Even me, but like, I'm realistic about it.
Yeah, we all do. And just like you said, we're realistic. And the more you grow and start, especially if you pay attention to this industry the way that we pay attention, you realize it works the same way as you going into your job 9 to 5. You have to leave all that other shit out because it's a business and you could get in trouble for that. You don't walk into your job talking about who you fucking voted for, the God you serve, all of that other stuff, because you know it could create some sort of conflict of interest. They do the same thing just on a bigger scale in entertainment. There's a lot more money riding on it than our 9 to 5s.
Simple as that, bro. You said it perfect.
You can't walk into your job and just call the coworker you don't like a white supremacist to everybody just because you think it's morally right, because you heard him make some fucked up jokes in the teacher's lounge. Mm-hmm. What the fuck? The fuck?
Yeah.
And we all know Kill Tony's a racist. Like,
let's be for real. Most of these people are racist.
Absolutely. As much as I enjoy Shane Gillis's comedy,
he's a fucking racist.
That's the other thing. That's the other thing. The same thing is why, like, maybe we're just music fans of the separate the person from this. I can laugh at all of the jokes from them people and never listen to anything else they ever do because I know that nigga's a fucking racist.
Absolutely.
Like, I don't watch that Kill Tony show. I know he has a comedy show. I don't entertain that shit because I think he's a fucking racist. But I'm not gonna lie, I thought the shit he said on the roast was funny.
Yeah, but
I don't entertain racists. Like, so I would never go support his shit on my own.
Right.
Shane, I saw him do, whether it was the Grammys or the Oscars or whatever the fuck it was that he did a couple years ago, and I thought he smoked that shit. I think he's funny on Tires.
Yeah.
I think he was funny on the roast.
Was it the ESPYs? Did he do the ESPYs?
The ESPYs, yeah, and everybody thought that he bombed.
Yeah, it was the ESPYs.
I thought it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I've seen him on Tires. I thought it's funny. I saw him host the roast. I'm sorry. When he started talking about Cheryl Underwood and her, have you seen the roast?
I saw bits and pieces. I didn't watch the whole thing.
And he started talking about Cheryl Underwood's dead. That's my type of comedy. That was fucking hilarious to me. But I know he's a racist. Yeah. Like, I would never enjoy that shit outside of it.
And then what's the white Chelsea? What's her name?
Chelsea Handler.
They be on her ass, boy.
Chelsea Handler isn't one of the ones that is a racist. They get on her ass because they said all she do is fuck black men.
Yeah, I was about to say she's just a punching bag. So that's why it's funny for her. But
any woman that shows up on the roast is a punching bag. You could be in a monogamous relationship with your high school sweetheart for the last 30 years. You get on that roast dance and you are a fucking whore that night. Like, and you better know you are a whore that night and they're gonna call you one.
Yeah.
But we kind of got derailed. We're here for Serena.
Yeah, we're talking about Serena. I don't have much more to say. Just like I was still shocked about her coming back. You know, it's been 4 years. The last time she competed was 2022 in the U.S. Open. So,
and she couldn't get over that hump back to the championship. I remember she was making her way to those semifinals.
Yeah.
And she couldn't get her way back there. But same kind of narrative we've seen happening with Naomi the last couple of years, making it real close, but not getting back to that championship.
Yeah.
I don't want to put her in a Michael Jordan realm, like necessarily coming back from retirement, especially not the 90s retirement. But I think you see Serena do well, but I don't think you see her compete for any more cups. Like, I don't think you walk
to see.
Yeah, I don't think you now. I would love to see Serena come back, shock us, and she's one of the greatest second wind comeback stories you've ever heard of in your life. You would love to hear stuff like that.
Of course.
I just I don't see her at 44 stepping out with the best and competing for not World Cups, but US Opens.
Yeah,
and
tennis championships, whatever they call them, I guess. Yeah.
Major championships.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see her back at the majors. It's just like golf. They call them majors.
Okay.
I don't see her back at any of the majors. No.
Not until I see that first match. Yeah. It's been 4 years since we've seen her play. And again, I'm with you though. I don't think she has that, but we got to see what she does the first time she steps out there. She may be again the greatest athlete again, and we'll see. But at 44, I don't know.
My thing is to get back from there. I mean, to get back to there and you weren't there when you left. Who have you been playing?
And I know you ain't been playing tennis for 4 years because you've been shooting yourself up with a zipper.
Yeah. Trying to make yourself white with that blonde hair. Fucking that white man. But you want to crip walk on the stage with Kendrick. We don't think you're black anymore, Serena. Stop.
She said, but I was still born in Compton.
She got to stop that shit.
Yeah.
That's like Tyler telling us he was born in Compton. We knew it. Yeah. Let's go ahead and move on, Cari.
Staying in the same breath, man. Another famous athlete returning back to their respective sports.
This is just about the exact same, Cari.
Yes.
Odell Beckham Jr. has returned, and he wants to make it as returny as possible for everyone. He wants to restore that feeling, Cari. So he has signed his contract back with the New York Giants. He's going to grab some one-handed balls. Yeah, man.
He's gonna do the dance. What was his dance? They had it all in Madden.
Well, did he whip it and nae some shit?
Yeah, it was something. They put it in Madden and shit.
Yeah, like he's gonna get an afro, cut it to a little mohawk, dye that bitch blonde.
Hell nah. That man a father now.
He's gonna rent Drake's house in L.A. Fuck hoes in it. Might have Bieber over.
So look, these two stories for me are two of the most recession indicators if you ever needed one.
Oh yeah.
Why the fuck is Odell coming back and why is Serena coming back? Shout out to y'all, right? Great, right? Obviously, I know you love the game, you love the sport, but this ain't exciting, brother.
They are all-time greats, but what I'll actually say is it makes more sense for Serena Williams to be returning to this game than it does for Odell Beckham Jr. And I'm not saying it like Odell Beckham Jr. is not great and not one of them ones, but when I think greatest wide receivers of all time, especially for this, during this era, I guess you would mention his name. I don't necessarily just think of Odell Beckham Jr. When we talk the tennis side, unless you're talking like fucking Roger Federer in today's times, you don't mention any name besides Serena. She's literally the greatest tennis player of all time. So if anybody has that right reserved to be able to return to this good or bad whenever you feel like it. It is Serena, which is why I have batted a fucking eye in it. I just said she probably won't win any majors.
Right.
I don't know what the fuck Odell Beckham Jr. is doing. I don't know what he's doing. Especially, tennis is not a contact sport.
Right.
It's a sport with high productivity. So she does have to be at the best of her shape still to be able to keep up on the tennis court. Mm-hmm. This is not the easiest game to step back into when we talk the game of football 35 plus.
It's not going to go well for him, bro.
At the wide receiver position, of course, he's not going to be coming out as a starter. But do you think? No?
I mean, first off, this thing got to get through mini camp, training camp, make the team, right? Like, I'm being for real. I know it's Odell, but like,
but no.
It's like we're 30 plus. We've been out the league. The last time he was in the league, you were hurt and, just the game had just, passed you at that point. So we'll see if he's makes 33. It through that. But yeah, going back to what you said, like, nigga, this is a contact sport. And if he does make it, he may start because they're dealing with some injuries and things like that. But I'm not expecting Odell to come back to the New York Giants and have an impact like he had in 2015. Like, let's just be real here. Let's be 100% realistic. I'm not seeing that. I don't think that's happening. This is more for just like glamour.
This is anything. Yes, this is for glamour.
Yeah, like I second what you said though. Like if we're talking about Serena, that one's more understandable. That one makes more sense. That one is more of a show. More of cameras get all the attention. I understand that. OBJ, I looked at that shit and it was just like, nigga.
This is going to be a very forgettable season. Like, this is not going to be some remarkable season by Odell Beckham Jr. You remember his comeback. No.
I don't expect that. But, I mean, kudos to you, bro. Being able to get back into the league this way. I know the Giants, you got history. It was probably easy to go back there. I don't think any other team would have picked you up. But, if he makes the team, if he shows out, cool. But, again, Odell, it's been over 5 years. I'm trying to think when the Rams went to the Super Bowl against the Bengals.
He's far past his high productive years.
What year was that? 21? I don't even
Super
remember.
Bowl? 20 or 21?
It was 20 or 21.
That the Rams went?
Yeah. It was definitely pandemic. I think it was a 21 season, maybe. I think we watched it at Hoppy's crib. I think I remember that.
This was the 21-22 season. This was Los Angeles Rams, yeah.
And the Bengals.
February 2022, yeah.
So the 21-22 season. Okay, yeah. So that's 5 years, though. That's the point I was just trying to make. We're 5-6 years since that when you were really still good, but you got hurt that year, and then you never recovered after that. And here we are 5-6 years later, and y'all telling me OBJ finna be back and be a star on the field? No, I just don't see it, bro.
It's the same shit I just said with Serena. If you are back and you are at a high level, nigga, who have you been training with? Because the league that is continuously progressing, you have not been in. Who has been putting you back in the game like that? No.
Yeah, and these niggas now so fast and quick in every sport. You know what I'm saying?
You can't be at home with your trainer getting your drills back and you telling me like you ready to come back into this game. There's niggas coming out right now at 20, 21 years old, ready to fuck that shit up. These DBs different, nigga.
Right? You don't want this.
Yeah, these DBs different, nigga.
God, they're a little bigger, a little quicker now.
They don't give a fuck about you with one hand up, nigga. Facts. They gonna fuck that up. Are you serious?
Bro, facts.
Oh, man, yeah. It's no nay-naying, no whipping. They gonna whip your ass.
That's crazy.
Shout out to both of them, though.
Yeah, congrats.
Being able to make it back to pro leagues at higher, at older ages.
Yeah, for sure.
I wish the best.
Yeah.
Speaking of higher ages, older in the league, Cari, Steph Curry has a new sneaker endorsement or sports endorsement, sports brand deal, should we say, with Li-Ning.
Yeah.
And from what I was told or what I've seen by headlines, he's rumored to have signed for $1.19 billion to span over the course of 10 to 13 years, I believe, something like that.
Yeah, that was initially reported, but there was another, I think more of an official report that kind of came out and dropped that number a little bit. I still think he could get to that, evaluation maybe over the time, but Shams came out and said it was more like 400 million. So maybe we'll go with Shams' number.
See, but like I'm more comfortable going with that number because I had a conversation with you guys in the group message the other day, and I mean, of course, you guys were to the opposition, to which I can get that too. Mm-hmm. When the $1 billion tag came out, I sent that to you guys, and I was like, how the fuck does Steph Curry intend on recouping $1.19 billion worth of a deal that spans over 10 years when his contract not only ends this year, but when he signs his next one, I'm under the impression that's his last NBA contract.
More than likely.
I mean, because he'll enter whatever he said he wants to play his 20th season. That next contract, I'm sure, ensures him a 20th season there at Golden State. He's the flagship. And he retires after that. So what I'm thinking in my head, and of course that's a Chinese brand, so you guys kind of privied me more to like, he's selling over in China. So it's not necessarily relying on American sales to recoup. What I'm thinking is, as a Golden State Warrior, Steph is already into his later and latter years. He's headed out of the league. Right. And I remember when he had his Under Armour shoe, it didn't sell that well. Hence why he's here with Li-Ning now. But that's a whole commotion of things, or a whole combination of things, should I say.
Yeah.
I don't see him recouping $1 billion on a sneaker, and I also learned more about it being more than just a sneaker. I was saying I don't see him recouping $1 billion on a sneaker, even if this is for 10 years, because in 10 years, he won't be in the league.
Yeah, no, your point was solid. And that number, again, I can't remember where we got that report from, but 1.9 was always high. That's $2 million, right?
What was 1.19? It's supposed to be like closer to 1.2 bill.
All right. But I still think
I saw 1.9 first too. I was like, yeah, he's not getting that back.
Like, nigga, $2 billion. But I still think $1 billion is still on the table for Curry because of just who he is, right? Obviously, with this brand is different, but initially you were thinking that it was just from the shoe, so I can see why you're like, nigga, no way. Because one, this is not a Jordan shoe, right? It's not a Nike shoe.
And the kids aren't about to buy that if he's not playing in 10 years.
And your last shoe with Under Armour, we knew the creative direction wasn't the best. So it's just like, okay, like moving on, like you're going to need some help, right? Obviously. So I understood that. But then you find out like it's not just a shoe. He's going to be able to carry the Curry brand. Because you remember when he left Under Armour, that was one of the main things. Like he still was able to take that. So they're going to build on the Curry brand. He's going to have golf and shit all related to it. So it's a lot that comes into this. They're going to build stores in the U.S. and China. So getting to the $1 billion, I still think is like on the table and will happen. Now, $2 billion, like I said initially, I thought, I was like, damn, like y'all got to show me. But whether it's 400 million, 500 million, or $1 billion, I just still think it's a huge fucking deal for somebody like Steph Curry.
It is.
The Curry brand. He's been a free agent the last year, and that was dope to see him wear all these different kind of brands and shoes. But now he's found a home, bro. And this brand, I believe it's the same one. People don't even remember, right? They see this name now, but I believe this is where D-Wade first went.
It was.
With the Way of Wades.
It was.
And I remember when he first did that, everybody was like, what the fuck, blah, blah. And look at D-Wade now. D-Wade had made so much money off this shit. They still selling his shoes to this day, and people still wearing his shoes to this day. I think Kyrie just went over there.
Did he?
Where's his? No, his answer. I'm thinking answer. I'm tripping. So
I was like, is he not still with Nike?
Nah. Kyrie been going with Nike since when he was making the Jewish shit. That's when they dropped him.
You're right.
But it's answer. I'm sorry. I had got those two confused. But yeah, this is just a huge successful brand. That's the point I was trying to make. So he gonna recoup. Trust me. Whether it's 10 years from now and he's no longer playing, it's more than just basketball with this deal. I think that's why, these numbers are so big. I think that's why the price tag is the way that it is. And it's Steph Curry, bro. Like, if there's anybody that could do these type of things from an NBA player, it's currently LeBron James and Stephen Curry. The only two people who can create and generate this type of revenue. So it's a big deal. Shout out to bro. Glad he found a home and looking forward to see what the future brings, especially knowing that it's not just basketball, knowing that we're growing a brand, knowing we're going to bring golf into this shit. I think it's dope.
Yeah, once we started talking about it being an entire brand, and especially if that tagline is only 400 million, it seems like something very feasible.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
it's a win-win on both sides.
They're gonna get a lot of work done.
What?
Yeah, he recoups that mad easy, and they get right back to fucking work.
Give him another 400.
Yeah, that's when it
turns. Yeah, that's how he gonna get to the.
Yeah, I was gonna say right there when you said it, I was like, okay, that's where this turns into some $1 billion shit right here.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Okay, moving forward, we got one more topic, and Cari, that's that NBA Finals, man.
All right, man. Let's talk about it.
Yesterday was Game 1, and it is yesterday as we're recording.
Yeah.
The game just ended. The Knicks walked away from Game 1 with a 10-point win, 105-95. That ended Game 1. They're headed to Game 2. What's that, Saturday night? Friday night. Okay. Man, I'm glad that, or I'm not glad. I'm upset that we didn't get to see it, but I'm glad that we'll be in front of that TV for Game 2. This looks insane, though, Cari. A 10-point.
Yeah, it's really crazy because when we checked it last, it was a 2-point game with 3 minutes left in the fourth.
Which means New York went stupid.
They went on a hell of a run to end the fourth quarter. So we saw the first half, Paul. You know, we were able to watch that before we started recording. But the second half looks like it was a great game. But New York came out on top, right? So they winning 1-0. They won on the road as well, so that's a big deal. But still, give me your predictions. What are you thinking?
I told you before, Cari. When OKC and San Antonio were playing, that I felt like if San Antonio made it through this, they would not be ready for the entire New York team. Wimby and Castle are ready. Niggas ready to go.
Yep. I mean, I'm reading it right here. Brunson scores 30, and the Knicks finish on a 11-0 run. So literally what we just said. Because, nigga, we checked in when you said it earlier. It was 2-3 minutes left. It was a 2-point game.
Yeah, and it looks like Champagne 16 points, Wimby 26 points, Castle 17. See, that's what I'm talking about. A lot of those guys are ready for this.
Fox only got 7. That's not, you got to up that, brother.
I don't know if that entire San Antonio team is
ready for the moment.
Is ready for that moment. That's a very young team, and they're playing against a New York team that those ain't rookies over there. And every single one of those players have just been itching for their chance at a championship.
No doubt.
Brunson's been itching at that chance. Josh Hart over there itching. Clarkson over there itching. Yeah. Like Anunoby's itching. A lot of those guys in New York, even though it's their first time in the NBA Finals, they seem like they're ready as fuck for this moment. They seem like they've been ready for this the whole playoffs.
No, you're 100% right. And more so, like, with the New York Knicks team, what I think as well, they know these opportunities and these chances don't come around often, bro. Like, the San Antonio team, obviously, with Wemby in their future, their young core, they can maybe make it back.
Yes.
Day, right?
New York knows, hey, if they beat, I mean, if they beat our ass or if we beat their ass, they gonna get another crack at this.
Right.
We might never get this again.
New York may never be here again because even them being here this year is a story. Right?
Yep.
First time, 27 years. Even the route last year, same thing. You know, they were almost there, lost to Indiana in the conference finals. So yeah, it's just a lot of things where it's like
it's a great point.
I think New York is like knowing the heat of the moment and understanding, like, bro, we got to give it all that we got.
Seize the day, man.
You got to. So,
you know this may never come back by, especially knowing New York. New York's waited forever for this. They've waited 27 years.
Literally.
Are you crazy?
And, bro, I know more recently, ever since, Bron and Curry stopped going at it, I think we've had somebody new ever since probably the last 5-6 in the NBA. So now it's more open, right? But still just going back to the same conversation, like, bro, y'all don't understand how hard this shit is in sports, nigga, to win 7 games consecutively, series to series, get to the NBA Finals, make it there with no injuries. There's a lot of shit. We said this before. There's a lot of things that have to happen.
Absolutely.
To get a team to the NBA Finals.
We have said that. And I think what I said, I'll say again, and I hope that's what I said. it truly takes the stars to align. Yeah. Like everything has to align exactly, perfectly right for that to happen. And if it doesn't, you might miss the mark by 1 point at the buzzer. Like that's how this shit go.
Yeah.
And I'm it's only game 1 or game 2 at this point, but Cari, I've got New York winning this whole thing. I think they come away the winner. Who do you have winning?
I'm still gonna say I want the Spurs to win, right? I think I said that before.
You did.
So yeah, I'm still gonna stick to that. I like Wemby. I like the Spurs team, but
I do love Wemby.
But after seeing this, obviously I know we didn't get to see the second half going on 11-0 run like that to end the game. Again, that's just I think experience going up against a young team like 11-0 in the last 2-3 minutes of game 1 NBA Finals. That shouldn't happen.
They're in the Garden, right?
No, they in San Antonio. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm gonna have to rewatch that to see like what happened. So yeah, I mean it's already. I know it's only one game, but shit, it's looking like New York may have it. But I'm still going with the Spurs, bro, and we'll be able to watch. I'm looking at the schedule. It's not gonna interfere with our pod schedule again until next Wednesday, which could be game 4. Yeah. So we're gonna get to watch game 2 and 3 with no interruptions. So I'm gonna see what's going on.
New York wins game 2 in San Antonio. This shit gets dangerous.
If it's maybe over. I don't want to say it's over. I mean,
I wouldn't say it's over because they know that back against the wall, they're gonna go put up one.
And they just
in New
beat
York.
The defending champ. So like you can't count these guys out. You know what I mean? But yeah, if they do win, if New York wins game 2 in San Antonio Friday night,
it gets scary.
You niggas gonna be in trouble.
Shout out Bernie, man.
Yeah, rest in peace, bro.
Yeah. If winning that game at home and then having to rely on game 5 to get back here and at least try to do it right again.
Yeah.
And knowing we already smacked you twice here, you might not even want to go back home.
And New York is gonna be crazy for game 3 and 4. I forgot.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, it's gonna be insane in the Garden, bro.
Madison Square Garden is going to be fucking insane.
That bitch gonna explode, bro.
No.
And if they come back 2-0.
No, Cari, San Antonio got to win game 2.
They got to.
Like
they got to, bro.
And they have to be sitting around thinking about this the way we're thinking about it.
What?
Because that's their whole life. I'm sure they're in their locker room like, look, there's no fucking way we go to that mad house of a fucking place for game 3 down 2-0.
Man.
No, Cari.
They could be on the verge of a sweep, my nigga, going down 2-0. Shit show.
Yeah, they show up to the Garden down 2-0. They fuck around and take it.
What? In 4.
Yeah. Gentlemen at the bare minimum, Cari. Cari, no.
Damn, I'm excited, bro.
San Antonio got to go out there and win on Friday, man.
I'm excited to watch.
I might be at Buffalo Wild Wings for this shit.
I'm excited for Friday. I'm not going to lie.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I wish we would have caught the end, but I'm going to rewatch it. I got to see.
Yeah, I got to rewatch it too.
Yeah, at least just the 4th quarter. I got to see what happened. That was crazy.
Yeah, I'm hyped now. Let's get out of here.
Facts,
I got to watch this. That's going to conclude episode 423 for you guys. We'll see you on Monday, man. I'm Roderick.
I'm Jakari.
All right, let's get out of here.